right, y'all, and welcome to the Raw BJ podcast. We are here with another independent music moment. Listen, Flash Baker is in the building, y'all.
What's up?
How are you doing, sir?
Yo, I'm feeling fine, fabulous, and flashed up. Hey, we gotta start working on the adjectives for real.
Yeah, I love it.
You heard it here first, folks.
Okay, y'all know who it is. It's Jota.
And I'm Brittany.
And Brittany.
And I'm fine, thinking happy. How about you, Joe?
Come on, Joe.
What am I?
God damn it.
High.
Mm-hmm.
And ready to go ahead and get down to business.
High, happy, healthy. I mean, you could have did, you just be, I'm not playing.
Oh, once I get high, it's a downward spiral.
I'm not playing
That's a
heads up
word.
with you ever. I'm not playing taboo with you ever.
I don't play those games.
There's a reason.
Yeah.
I'll be a goddamn if I'm trying to get you to guess something. And you over
Listen,
here.
I write my stories. I do what I got to do, and I stay out the way. And I do this.
Yeah, you don't strike me as much of a Pictionary type of guy.
No, because I don't want to do all that.
So you high, happy, and out the fucking way.
Exactly.
There you go.
High, happy, and out the fucking way, as everyone should be. Y'all, we are here with singer, actor, rapper, songwriter, dancer, black man, king,
Right, that's right.
son.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're just gonna give you all the titles.
Employed.
Employed.
Yeah. Straight up.
Upstanding citizen head.
Pays his
They don't
taxes.
use it. They don't say that enough.
They
So
don't.
Let me give you your flowers,
Come
black
on,
man.
okay.
Come on.
So, very talented individual here, from Atlanta, Georgia, right?
Well, yes. I was born in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Went back and forth between Brooklyn and Indianapolis, Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
And then when my parents officially divorced, I moved to Atlanta, Georgia. So yeah,
Okay. How old were you when that?
like 10.
Okay. Well, you from Atlanta?
Where in that town?
My mother's Indianapolis. So we went between Gary and Indianapolis. Yeah, my birth certificate say Marion County and everything.
Oh my God, Marion County is so fucking big.
Yeah.
Oh my God, because Stephanie, Stephanie from the Nap now,
Okay. That's
Okay.
her mother.
and she used to take us all the time when we went up there. We had to come back with Long's Donuts.
Yeah. You know it's
Long's Donuts, and they did not take credit. They only took cash.
Only take cash.
It's still
Yeah,
probably like
Indianapolis is a very Midwestern, but it's still 2006. You know what I'm saying? So ain't a lot of places got Apple Pay, and a lot of places got hot spots.
you go back in time, dead ass.
Right.
And
Niggas
back
still
in
wearing
time.
jabos and shit.
And then I just love, oh my God, anything Nap Town except for the crime. I'm here for it. Like
That's
anything.
Right. You
White
just
Castle.
said jabos.
Hey.
No, but for real,
Jabos, white tees, do it.
Okay.
hella at the Colts game.
Graduation.
Right. Okay.
All that.
But
Okay, that's very interesting.
I gotta tell Stephanie.
So you got down to Atlanta when you were about 10.
Yeah.
So instead of me telling you what I researched, why don't you go ahead and tell us? So tell us who is Flash Baker?
Man, Flash Baker is an arts enthusiast in all aspects of the word. You know what I'm saying? So when I got to Georgia, I was really big in the choir at church, obviously, like most of the black boys are that have a mother. You know what I'm saying? So I was singing in church.
That's the requirement.
Right.
Brush your teeth, clean your room, sing in the choir. That was me. But that was something that I've always done. And one story that my mother always tells is I would be in Old Navy. Y'all go to Old Navy and y'all know the little trifold changing area. I would be in there performing all the time to the songs that they were playing. So the ladies that would change would be like, "Oh, go Sterling, go Sterling, go Sterling." My mom would snatch me out. So
Sit your ass down.
No, dead ass. I told you, stay by me. So that ended up turning into and translating into me going to a magnet school, a performing arts school.
Okay.
I went to Pebblebrook High School. And then studied musical theater and concert dance and all that stuff. And at first I wasn't with it because I was just shit whack. You know what I'm saying? But it was just something new that I had never done before. So my mother really pushed me, and my teachers really cultivated me, and I ended up going to school for musical theater and modern dance.
Okay.
And then from there, just started working and doing shows and choreographing and teaching and whoop-de-wop. But I would always try to feel my passion was I wanted to be Usher.
Right. Okay.
That's what everybody would ask me when I was younger. And I'm like, oh, I want to be Usher. And I didn't know what Usher was. I just knew I wanted to be Usher.
Well, you showed your age. At least you didn't say you wanted to be Chris Brown.
I know. That's always what happened all the time.
All I know is
Thank God you didn't say that.
Okay, hold it. Listen. When it comes to arts and performance, Chris Brown is up there.
No, for sure.
Let's not do this thing where.
But he came behind. He came behind Usher, who came behind Mike, who came behind James Brown.
Yeah,
So,
I
for
agree
sure.
with all of that. Everybody.
That's the order right there.
But again, everybody had a door open. Period.
No, for
not
sure.
a one of them
For
just
sure.
walked on there. You know what I'm saying? Hattie McDaniels opened the door for all you motherfuckers. So before anybody, and that black dude that was tap dancing with Shirley Temple. So before we all get up here and get uppity,
what's his name?
Ben. Now before we before we all get a little uppity, let me remind you, we all started from somewhere else.
Hey, that's fact.
And Monique opened doors for me. Thank you.
All right. We gotta talk about Monique on the Juice this month because she's
so proud of her.
Yeah, she got
her stand up coming. She done reconciled with Lee.
Well, this ain't about Monique.
I know.
So tell us about where this name Flash Baker came from.
Okay.
It looks like a comic book type of name.
That's good. I'm glad that you get that feel. That's the brand that we're trying to go for because we're trying to like save R&B music from dying.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Because you notice how everybody's like, oh, ain't no more R&B left, ain't no more R&B left, whoopie whoop, whoopie whoop. So like that's just where the mantra comes from. I played sports in high school and college, and I was really fast. Y'all like no track like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was on
track and field.
Okay.
So I was more of the field, but I did the track. All the track practice exercises like running, I had to do it to be on the field. But I was so glad to be a field nigga at the time.
Field nigga
like I was so happy.
So I was a runner, I was a sprinter, and my 40-yard dash time was a 4.3940. Yeah, so
that's fast, y'all. If y'all don't listen, let me just. That's fast as fuck.
Yeah.
Did you have to pee in a cup?
Yeah,
because they would ask,
for
like,
sure.
If I was the coach for the other team, bullshit.
Yeah, for sure. They was running drug tests on my school because I went to an inner city high school. So anytime that we go played anybody or we did anything, and we was
automatic
asses, they was like, "Hey, y'all compete in this cup." No, for sure.
They just knew y'all was on some shit.
On some shit.
And had to walk over there as polite as possible with the most racist undertone.
It wasn't polite. They pointed and they was like,
get these banana eaters in the
no, that's the time for them to be rude when they have the permission.
Yeah, straight up.
They always do.
The sports movies don't do it justice. They really are that angry. Like the coaches at the meets,
they hate.
Terrible.
They're hateful.
So you were very fast.
Yeah, and then the Baker part comes from, like I said, my mother and my dad ended up divorcing. And it was during that time when I was trying to apply for college and get shit going for like FAFSA and shit like that I found out that I have two names. And one of my names is Sterling Casey McCleary, and the other one is Sterling Baker. My father was late to the hospital, and my mother signed the birth certificate out of spite without him there.
Oh,
he ended up coming. He raised a big hoopla because he's Dominican and wrote me another one. So.
Do it again.
Right. Do it again.
Do it again. I'm not here. It did not count. Do it again.
This is my song.
Right. Exactly.
My song gonna have my name.
Right.
Yeah. So it was a lot of that. So I didn't know that. So I always went by the one birth certificate that I had that had McCleary on the back. So when I was going through and doing my stuff, the college was like, "Well, the social security number for this doesn't match the name." And I was like, well,
shit.
Why?
Right.
So I'm like, well,
okay.
I only have one name, son. And
are you sure?
Right, okay.
I'd have been the nosy bitch at the counter.
No, well. And that's how she was talking to me. She was like, well, whatever name you have isn't right. So then I talked to my mother, and then she's the one who told me about the last name, and she gave me the maiden name. So when I went to college, I went by my mother's maiden name, and that was my last name. And when I was playing sports, the Flash thing caught on again. And when I had scored the rugby touchdown, they said Flash Baker over the intercom. Like that was, touchdown, Flash Baker. And that shit was cold.
That sounds like a school with money, because you said rugby and you said there was a school.
Well,
right.
now, like I said, I went to a PWI. I'm not gonna play, you know what I'm saying? I went to school for musical theater in Pittsburgh. So like it was more of a cultural thing. You know what I'm saying? Like rugby well, really all European sports are going to be played up north and like in New York, in Jersey, in Delaware, and Connecticut, in that
where
area.
they first showed up.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because you got you got a lot of those
because
European
that trail
immigrants.
stops at South Carolina. North Carolina really.
I'm about to
say that's a little high. Listen, rugby stops and barbecue begins. Y'all motherfuckers just come straight. That is the trail of seasoning. That's all y'all need to know. We 2 steps away from having a barbecue competition instead of football. Like we this goddamn close.
Oh no, these motherfuckers ain't go football.
But I'm talking about something we can win.
Please, oh shit.
But yeah, they said it over intercom. I thought that shit was cool. People started calling me that around school, so then that thing just stuck, and then I was Flash Baker from then on out.
Okay,
that's what's up though. But I mean, we grew up in a time where there were so many Lifetime movies out about kids being switched at birth. When they said that shit don't match, everything would have read. Oh my god, my parents got my parents. Like,
oh god, I thought I was adopted.
That would have been the worst 15 minutes of my life.
I thought that I was adopted.
Wow,
like they said that, and I was like,
what a fucked up way to find out.
Come on, son. Like, are you?
They been lying this whole time.
Y'all gonna wait till right now?
All right.
But it's not something that people notice because when you register kids for school, that's not a thing.
Yeah.
They say they're gonna check the numbers and stuff. They don't.
Yeah, apparently
they don't. They pass out the juice boxes and go on what they do. Like it's not the CIA. They're just teaching people. That's it.
So for as far as I could tell, you started releasing music in 2015. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So how would you describe the type of music that you normally create?
I would probably say that it's modern R&B as it can get. Just because of the age that we're in right now, we do a lot of like everybody tries to put some melody on their stuff, whether they're rappers, whether they're whomever. So I just really try to dive into the real melodic and the like sonic sounds of like singing and like harmonies and shit like that, and then try to tie in what we still got now: trap beats, drill beats, 808s, and things of that nature. Still trying to give people that sound that they're familiar to, while still introducing them to something that's gonna be like new to them but comforting.
I love that. It sounds timeless.
Yeah,
like you could do it anywhere at any time.
And that's what we're going for real. You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to get that new golden age of music. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to try to be better than anybody, but I want to be able to be like, you know how like you don't ever hear people compare Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles. You know what I'm saying? They're just both 2 great artists in their own lane. Great. And that's what I'm trying to do. I ain't trying to be better than Chris Brown. I ain't trying to be better than Usher or nobody. I'm just trying to come in. So when they start talking about R&B artists, like you gotta say my name. Like I don't care if you don't think I'm 1, 3, 5. You gotta say it just out of the cuff, just out of respect, because like we put in the work, we made the good music, we put on a good presentation, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? I
do agree with that. But side note, people do not compare Stevie and Ray, but they do get slammed in the same type of jokes.
Yes.
Can we just go ahead and say, listen, every time some shit happens, Stevie Wonder could see that, Ray Charles could see that. You know what I'm saying? Like. The bashing is similar.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Look,
that's the only time they be like this.
That's the only time they incongruency.
Okay, so you've been releasing music for 7 years.
Yeah.
So what has been your biggest musical moment so far? That many? Damn.
I mean, we trying to decide between being here and something else. Go ahead.
Look. Good say.
I didn't even play rugby.
Hey yo. Probably for my own music, I put my first show up. I had my first headlining concert that I booked the venue, booked the van, created the set list, and did everything like that. That was pretty big for me. I also had P Valley pick up a song.
What?
Yeah.
Not down in the valley with that show.
That's you.
Okay, that ain't me.
I'm about to say,
I said that show.
We had at the top of the season 2, like when they were doing all these entries and things, we sent them a song and they was fucking with it. And we signed some paperwork. We got a couple of royalty things handled out. I got a little bit of a check. Now, unfortunately, it wasn't able to be like over love. Like it wasn't gonna be like a big, like everybody gonna be able to hear the song and things like that. But like they played it. Like
did the check clear?
Right.
Oh,
that's called an accomplishment. I don't give a damn what they did.
Yes, it did. What are you talking about? Yo, that check definitely cleared. You know what I'm
put that in your IG bio.
You know what I'm saying? Check definitely cleared. So
okay.
That's a win. Shit, that'd be at the top of my list.
No, for sure.
Right. Okay. So I think it's about time we get into this first song.
Okay.
because that's what we're all about here. So the first song that we're gonna play is Slow Jam.
Oh yeah.
Now, out of the three that we're gonna play, I already had my favorite.
Okay.
It's not this one. Good song, but out of the three you sent, I definitely had my favorite that I've been playing over and over again. So tell us about Slow Jam. When did this song come out? I know it's from your, was it 2020 project, No Fear, Flash is Here.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So
You like that? That's catchy, ain't it?
Right.
I know the only thing missing is like the
You saw the album
comic
cover?
sound. Twat,
Yeah.
twat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
So tell us about the song.
This song was actually an anniversary gift. For a girl that I was dating at the time, and she was just really supportive about all the music and things that I do. And I didn't know what to get her because, you know, as an artist, we have those moments and those times where we ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? So I was struggling about like what to do for her because we were coming up on a year anniversary, and she's really big on like sentimental gifts and things. So I was like, fuck. I can write her a song. Boom.
Period.
Just, you know what I'm saying? It was real off the top. Like we went in there and knocked it out in like 30 minutes. She loved it. And she loved it. And it's always been one of those songs that have been very close to me because I try really hard to use my background and implement that in my music. So because I study music and because I study musical theater, I'm really big on not just having shit sound good.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I really wanted to speak to somebody or to some people or to some situation or like really touch your heartstrings with what I'm saying, not just the way I sound. And I felt like this was one of my first songs where my pen was like on.
All elements implemented.
Yeah, for sure. Like I was like, yeah, it sound good, cool, but I'm saying some real shit right here. And I thought so.
I got some questions that based on what you said, but I'm gonna ask after the song.
For sure.
Yeah, well, shit, let's go ahead and get into it. Introduce the song.
What's going on, everybody? This is Flash Baker out here on the Real BJ podcast, and you about to get into.
I know you lying. I know you lying.
Do it again.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Flash Baker, and we on the Raw BJ podcast. What I say, real?
Yeah,
Damn,
it's
look,
real raw over here.
Look, it's real raw.
Real raw.
That's how you look. It's real because it's raw. Hey, you talking about?
Hey, no fear. Second take is here.
Period. I'm an editing genius.
Look, I knew we was gonna take care of it. I wasn't even worried about it. What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Flash Baker, and we on the Raw BJ podcast. And the first song we about to get into is Slow Jam.
I am thankful for the privilege to call. How long can I love you, baby? It's forever. Till you kiss it, yearn for your touch. Butterflies arriving by when your name is brought up. So true. Codependence never excited someone so much, but with my when my heart was stolen, girl, you witnessed the crime. Not a day goes by when you don't cross my mind. And it ain't no doubt about it, baby. I'm in love, yeah. I'm in love.
And there it was, y'all. Slow jam. It was slow and it was a jam.
Bop.
See?
No false advertisement here.
Right.
Now,
Go ahead. You had some questions about this song?
yes, I have some other questions coming up for you later.
For sure.
but For right now, I need to know. You said you made this song for your girlfriend at the time.
Yeah.
Am I to understand that times have changed?
Yes, times have changed.
Don't do that. Don't do that, because sometimes people mix up tense and they'll say stuff
No, you're right.
as though it was and it still is. So I'm just asking. So are you flashing someone else now?
No, I'm currently flashing myself.
Pause. Sounds a little kinky. I'm currently flashing myself. It's like in the mirror in the bathroom.
I'm too hot.
With,
Right.
with the trench coat, yeah, I mean.
With the trench coat on. Fucking go, bro.
Only on this show, y'all.
Is that your only question?
No,
Okay.
but I'm
The
trying to
helicopter.
recover. So when you put this song together, was
Yes.
there a second level of accomplishment though, because of what you were doing it for
Yes,
in the moment?
absolutely, absolutely. This song was supposed to be a cappella originally. And I didn't have the second verse written yet. So it was very like some old throwaway shit. We were just working on some shit, just trying to like do the artistry. She and I go on our year anniversary trip, spend some time, boom, boom, boom. I come back, my producer sends me the track, and all I'm thinking about still is just like her, the time we had, what we did, da-da-da. So by the time I was able to get back to the studio, and after I knew what this was gonna be for, second verse just poured out. You know what I'm saying? Where writing the first verse and trying to figure out what key we were going to be in and all this other shit was so like, it wasn't as natural until like I came back, and then I knew the song was for her, and then I had the track, and then we were able to put the backgrounds and know where the song was going to flood, like everything. Like we just knew it after a while because the emotion was behind it and had some intent rather than just being some old throwaway lyrics. And we were just going to try to do some cool acapella shit, you know what I'm saying? Because don't nobody sing no more. And I catch myself a lot of times just doing shit like that a lot of times, just because like I fall into this trap whenever I'm making music or I'm performing because I sing and everybody else rap, I ain't gotta work as hard. Or I ain't gotta I don't have to be in it in the moment all the time because it's gonna be different than what everybody else is doing already. So like fuck it.
You know what I call that though?
What?
That's definitely Sarah syndrome.
Yeah.
Deadass. From making the band. Remember Sarah, because she was the singer, so everybody felt as though
right.
she had it easier and it's not as hard, and she all she do is sing and
which I feel like rappers have it easier.
They do.
But the process is hard. I feel like the process is hard for everybody from the outside though. If you would just take the time, she has to be on pitch all the time. Y'all voices rapping can go up, down, and all around, and it will still be hard because of what you wrote.
Yeah.
But if she sings it wrong,
yeah. No, you're right. Grass always green. Grass is always green on both sides.
Yeah. I feel like Sarah was really a great singer, but she had to push to be as great as she was. It was a struggle. Like you see her struggle. She was great as a singer.
She
let me say that.
She was okay.
She was great, and she had moments where she could have been better. But I feel like
the G word.
Yeah.
I just think she was okay.
I wouldn't say great either.
Sarah Stokes was great, but I feel like there was listen, and this is the thing. It's not really her as a singer. It's the position she was put in that house.
Boom. I will say that. I will say that.
The shit she had to go through just to get this much respect.
Yeah.
All y'all get the same check, but the shit she had to go through as a singer in a house full of rappers.
Yeah.
That was wild. I wouldn't want to sing neither.
I ain't trying to be funny, but if I was her, I just would have played the game. Like she just spent too much time being in her feelings. Like, bitch, sing what they tell you to sing. Let this shit pop and then go solo. Like, what the fuck? Like, I would not.
Let me tell you, it's
I agree
hard.
with that, but it's hard to be in a house and just get thrown in with people too.
But then again, it's hard for people to just sing because again, I do theater too. And one thing about musicals is hard that like it'd be some shows that I don't fucking like. You know what I'm saying? And for you to sing a happy song or like to sing some shit and you not fucking with
emotionally connected to
it. You know what I'm saying?
Moment,
it's gonna tell. And it's easier to mask that with like 4 or 5 people. But when you the only singer in a group full of rappers and you gotta sing the hook, that's hard. So like I feel it.
I mean, I had a situation where I really didn't like the song, but because there was 30 of us, you couldn't tell I wasn't really fucking with the song.
Yeah.
It was a national anthem. But see, this is the thing.
Shut the
Because,
fuck up.
listen, I'll tell you this. My voice was booming
Booming.
back then. And it was
Fuck you
just so
talking about?
big. They were like, we need you.
Alto or
in this
soprano?
alto. And
Come
they were
on.
like, we need you in this.
He has
section.
done more.
And I was like, like I'm in the back carrying all these people that's
You better come sing
I'm-
that.
and then the worst part was well, this isn't the worst part, but it was an all-white school. So
Oh,
it can't be no
God.
it's just break, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I gotta pull my shit back, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm singing like Anime Bullock and they over there like I told you to sing it this way.
Okay.
That's not what we rehearsed.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
But I do want to say this part though. I'm glad that you took the time to actually put your all into doing the song, because you could have reverted and been like, oh shit, I don't have the money. I'm just gonna hit her with some hustle. You know, it's hard out here to get a gift. You know what I'm saying? And just been on some bullshit.
So you've listed Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, Donny Hathaway, James Brown, Usher, Outkast, and Craig Mack, just to name a few, as some of your biggest musical influences.
Yes.
So, dead or alive, if you could pick one person who you would like to collaborate with the most, who would that one person be, dead or alive, independent or mainstream?
Anyone.
Anybody.
It's gonna be somebody dead. Watch.
Oh, okay.
Marvin Gaye.
Okay.
Just
I can see
because,
that.
people don't really understand the type of artist that Marvin Gaye was.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that Marvin Gaye was not only like producing, but he was singing backup for other artists in Motown while he was writing for folks. You know what I'm saying? And just like Marvin Gaye was just a genius. That a Marvin Gaye song would have been wild.
Right.
Ooh, that shit would have been wild.
Maybe that can be like another sample.
Yeah,
that you
for
do.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm like, because everybody say Michael Jackson, but like for real, I just think that I wouldn't have been able to work. And I would just keep it 100. I would just keep it 100.
Oh.
Michael Jackson would have been one of the few people. No, Michael Jackson is the only person that I know I just would not been able to like. I would just been like, well, how do you I just would have been trying to pick his brain. And like I know that like that's just somebody that I just couldn't.
But see, the thing is, what I like about Michael Jackson, and I feel like I could have worked with him on, any level, because our creative process is the same.
Yes.
Watching him and Janet create the Scream song.
Yes.
And the way they talked about him, how, he just came in, a soft-spoken Michael Jackson voice. And then he went in the studio, tired of the son, tired of, you know what I'm saying? And then after he was done singing, he just went back, how was that, guys? And like, he just like, I feel like when I go into my creative space, I show up, I do it, and then I'm back to me.
I'm gonna have so many questions for them. Now, on the contrary, James Brown, me and James Brown could do a whole album together. I feel like me and James Brown would be a better.
My grandmother used to do his hair. She used to be his hair.
Swear.
Yep.
What?
He asked her to go on tour with him, but she had just had my mom. That was her 4th child. And she was like, I got 4 kids at home. I can't, go on tour.
Dang, she used to do the silk press for my boy James.
Yeah, my grandma was good with that hot cone.
Come on, look, don't burn that man's neck, because it would never burn. It would never burn. Boy, neck was just always out. Listen, me and James would have did a stupid album. I swear to God, I would have been the Anderson Paak to James Brown's Bruno Mars, and that shit would have been crazy. Me, James Brown, JB, and the stop playing with me. That shit was hard as fuck, nigga. That shit was hard as fuck, nigga. Matter of fact, I'll take that back. James Brown first, Marvin Gaye second.
What?
On my mama.
Marvin done got demoted.
Damn.
On my mama.
Just like
when you're
that.
not looking.
Because I'm thinking about that shit and like, what? Because I did a James Brown impersonation show. So like, I studied this man, all that shit. Like, bro, yeah, like, what? That shit would be crazy as fuck.
Damn.
You like, I don't know. When it comes to if I could pick somebody to make music with, the people I pick are always like so out of reach or so unexpected. It's just.
Is it unexpected or is it your style?
Billie Holiday and Loretta Lynn, yeah,
Okay.
they out the way and they polar opposites of music, but it's just so.
But you the alto, so that means that you're gonna be on that funky jazz. I know what you on. I know what you on. That shit sounds psychedelic, nigga.
I'm on some ain't nobody's business if I do, but I'm gonna tell you my business anyway.
Okay,
So
on some
that's the
ain't
difference.
misbehaving shit for real.
Yeah. And and I also want to do urban country, and I feel like that's a thing.
Listen, shout out to my girl Ashley Amber. She do urban country. She out there doing her thing. So like, yeah. I can see you a couple of her things. Like, no, it's out there. And I
knew there was a space for
Wait,
me.
she's a black girl.
Black girl, she
there
got
was
a
a space for me.
huge mohawk. Like Ashley Amber, bro. Look her up. She do country music. Black girl.
I seen a black girl that was doing country music. I don't remember her
Ashley
name.
Amber.
Ashley Amber sounds familiar.
Ashley Amber, bro. Look
Yeah.
like, but again, like it's one of the things once you find your lane, bro, you gonna hit it. Cause like
Right.
I feel like there's only 3 of us. I feel like it's me, Ashley, Amber, and K. Michelle.
Well, Monica's throwing her hat in the ring. After she hosted the CMT Awards, I believe.
Okay.
Monica.
Yeah, Monica, the singer.
No, I'm dead.
Yeah,
I'm dead.
she's doing a country
music.
album.
I'm dead.
You should have known better.
Should've known better than to think I was.
You should have known that I was a little country.
Okay.
Be jigging on that.
I'm dead. So
But if she do it, I'm here for it.
all right.
You know it's gonna go platinum. Hey, you talking about?
Yeah.
Just one of them nights. I would love to hear it. But okay, so let's get back on track. So out of everything, you're an artist, you're also a performer.
Yeah.
Now, a little birdie told me that you used to perform on was a Disney cruise.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So how was that?
It was amazing. It was amazing, bro. It was like
He got some stories for you.
Okay.
like,
That laugh
it's-
just gave it all up.
it's one of those things, bro, where you can't believe sometimes that you're doing what you're doing.
Right.
Like I was literally responsible for entire families' vacations. Like there was one time, aside from working and being a performer, we also have to take the characters out to greet. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna walk the characters around. You'll meet my friend Goofy. You'll meet my friend Mickey or whatever. When it's hot as shit outside on the island. And we just got done having a good time the night before. So everybody's just a little groggy, everybody's a little sick, you know what I'm saying? And to get through it, me and my boys, we act a fool. Happy birthday! Yellow. So this one little girl comes up. It's her birthday today. And we start, happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? That Mickey's dancing,
Right.
everybody dancing, everybody having a good time. We later on, we go out there, we do the show. And the little girl sees me. She points to me. She's pointing. Like just pointing. She doesn't say anything. She's just pointing. And looks back at her mom and looks back at me. And she's crying.
Mhm.
And she hugs her mama so tight. She said, Mommy, this is the best vacation ever. Oh my God, thank you so much. And the mom starts crying. And that happened twice a week.
Oh.
For like 6 months.
Yeah, if y'all would do that as a commercial, more people would book. I'm not
Yeah,
understanding why
right.
that's not you know what I'm saying? Like,
Because it's also like, and then one thing I will say though, is like it's catered to a certain audience.
Of course.
So you just got to remember that too. You know what I'm saying? So like I had a great time. It was a marvelous time. I got to stack my resume. I got to sing. I got to be Powerline, bro.
So how? Right. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Oh, that's my shit.
You know what I'm
What?
saying? Like,
So wait, okay, I need to know how does one get into or apply for this position? Like, how do you get that job?
okay, so you want to know how I got the cruise line job in general, or you want to know how I got the Disney job?
The cruise lines, I mean, all of it. Like,
Hell no, tell me how to get to Disney.
right. Well, so typically what happens is you have to be able to go on like certain websites, because certain websites are going to have like the entertainment audition thing, and you'll have to create like a portal.
Oh, you have to
know what I'm saying?
audition.
Right,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But early on, somebody had came to see a show to come get somebody else and ended up scouting me to come be one of their clients for their agency. Because like a lot of times they work like sports. It's like street ball. A scout will come out, a recruit will come out and look, try to come pick some talent up so that way they can mark it off and make their bread. Man, woman came to the show to come see somebody else, saw me, was like, hey, you trying to do cruise ships? I can get you on one.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, run the bread, nigga. Like, I'm trying to eat. Like,
Right.
So she get me on one. We go through, boom. She hit me and said, "Hey, Disney just hit us back and was like, we like you. Like, so do this for me, do this for me." And we had just got done. Like, we was drinking. Like, it was the last day of the cruise. We was all getting ready to go home. I had just found out I was going to be on another cruise in February. It was like October. So we chilling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. So we send it in. Boom, boom, boom. I don't hear nothing back. We get back home. Disney make the mistake and call me instead of my agent. Say, "Hey, we want to offer you the contract. Leave in December." I said, "Run it."
Period.
Run it.
Cut the middleman out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can talk numbers, me and you on the phone. Right. So, like, boom. So I negotiated my own shit, got rid of the agent, boom, left.
Okay.
That day. So it was smooth. Yeah.
That is awesome.
So how does it actually work? Is it like month on, month off? Is there like a schedule you get to choose?
No, so as a production performer, you're on the boat for anywhere between 6 to 11 months. So the one I'm about to leave, actually, I'm about to go out of the country next month to go to Australia. Shout out to my girl. Shout out to my girl Ori. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my girl Ori and Carnival Cruise Lines. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going out there working with them. Going out there next month, and you're gonna be going anywhere between 6 to like 11 months to a year. You know what I'm saying? So I pack my bags, I pack my PlayStation, I pack my iPad for my music, and we get the fuck on. You know what I mean? So it's a smooth gig because it's just life. You know what I'm saying? It's a job. I ain't gotta worry about bread. I ain't gotta worry about where I'm staying. I ain't gotta worry about none of that shit. Like,
you have minimal expenses.
Minimal.
Yeah.
Minimal. You know what I'm saying? Like I sold my house. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling right now. I'm good.
Okay, I love that. So, okay, obviously you performed outside of that situation with Disney.
Yeah.
What would you say is your favorite place to perform and your favorite song to perform? Venue and song.
Venue and song. I definitely love the vinyl in the city.
Okay.
I love performing at the vinyl. I performed at the Jenny T. Anderson Theater in the Cobb County. I love that area. Love the Maple House. I was at the Maple House Amphitheater. I love being out there. Favorite song. It's a tie between Bust It. I love Bust It. Bust It bang every time we do it.
Okay.
And then I love this song I got called As Soon As I Get Home. Okay. It's another one that I love to do. Just because that was the first time I heard the crowd react to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I love to do Paper. Paper is a song that I have on SoundCloud. That's an old song that I have. Okay. And it's a reggae song. And that's a song that I go do when I go out of town, when I go try to introduce myself to new areas. And it's like a whole bunch of rappers out there. That's the first song I do. Right. That reggae beat, you go out there and set the song.
Okay. Well, I mean, so you said Bust It was one of your favorites to perform. And that's actually what we're going to play next.
Yes.
So this is from your 2021 project, Duty Calls.
Bang.
What inspired this song? Well, we can kind of
okay.
You know.
So it ain't blasting himself.
Okay.
So funny. This is a funny story. I love this. Okay, so I'm working on the cruise ship.
Mm-hmm.
And we just parked the boat because we had a 3-night overnight in Mardi Gras in New Orleans.
Ooh.
And the night before, sometimes you're gonna have import manning, which means you're gonna have to stay on the boat. And I was the only one in my group that had it. So everybody else in the shows got to go out and have a good time. I had to stay on the boat. The next day, got off the boat, bought 3 blunts and a fifth of Henny, and just roamed. I'm like, nigga, we in New Orleans, it's Mardi Gras, nigga. Right. It's up, nigga. Like, what's goody? Like, we out here. And so I go to the strip club, and the strip club said free entry.
Period.
Well, nigga, it's nothing.
Okay.
So I go in there. They like, oh, but you gotta buy a drink. I said, nigga, how much the bottle is? She was like, $250. I said, bitch, here. Throw it to her here. Bang. Take that. Give me a fucking bottle of Henny. Like, I'm up. Like, can I smoke in here? And it was like, yeah, Big Daddy, go ahead, do what you want.
Right, Big Daddy
Yeah.
buying a bottle. Shit, you
So-
can't Big Daddy real quick.
So, right, boom. So I'm drinking
She's
a bottle.
stupid as hell. I'd have took that 250. I need 10 shots. A penny.
Hey, you talking about? But you so mesmerized that I'm not like the rest of you broke niggas out here. Anyway,
right.
so we out here, I'm stripping, girl stripping, bang, 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 bang. So she take me, she's like, you want to go to the private room? Or you want to do like a lap dance or some shit? I said, girl, I'm not with all this dumb shit. Like, what's up? Like,
You trying to fuck or not?
not even like that. I'm like, bro, like, you ain't got to, like, where the rooms? Like, I'm just trying to get to it. So she take me upstairs. She like, well, what's up? Like, she give me the private dance. We give it to her, bang, 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 bang. Her friend come in there. And she said, oh, well, like, for me and my friend, it's going to be 500. I said, all right. So I go down to the ATM. I pull out my Cash App card. Now everything booming, boom, 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 boom. She looked and my card's black.
She thought you had a black card.
Got him.
Got him.
Got him. She said, oh, is that a black card?
In general, yeah.
And I said, Mama, you don't get your money. I need you to back up from me, though. Like, back up. Boom. Put the card in, boom, get the bread. I took out another band. I said, so what's up? Like, what are we doing?
Right.
Like, took them upstairs, my whole strip, fuck, boom. Went back, walk back to the ship. My boy said, like, because again, shout out to my boy Muse, shout out to my boy Louder Track, shout out to my boy Leo Rousseau. Like those, shout out to my boy CDs. Those are my guys. They always, I got a community and they flood me. You know what I'm saying? Like anytime, hey Flash, boom, hey Flash, boom, hey, I think you're gonna like this. Boom, 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 boom. I'm walking back from the ship. I'm walking back to the ship. Sun coming up, drunk still. My boy Muse hit my thing. Boom, boom. Well, I heard it. I got a check and a half on me. I just thought about them hoes. Thought about them hoes. I was like, wait, them hoes saw that Cash App card and lost their mind, lost all their morals and everything, and I loved it. Loved it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is the time I should probably let you know. A black card is probably 2 times thicker than a regular credit card.
Exactly.
So
don't let them know nothing.
For those who have never held one or used one, okay, allow me to educate you. Never be fooled by a flimsy Cash App card.
May I just say this? I don't see color. I see balance. So
Hello.
at the end of the day,
Hello.
I don't care what card it is. I don't care what. It could be a Kroger Visa. The balance is heavy.
But that black
That's
card
it.
tell me that you make at least over a certain amount a year.
Okay.
That doesn't mean that you still have it. It means that you made it. So again, I said what I said, and the conversation's dead.
That bitch
Dad.
That bitch gonna work at least once.
I mean,
Yeah.
but listen,
Gonna work when I need it,
your next song need to be shout out to 750 because I did the math,
Okay.
and that's what 750 will get you.
Well, he said he took another band out.
He said he took it out. He didn't say he gave them the whole thing. He said I took out another band. That's what.
That's what he said.
Listening,
He took it out.
critical thinking, and listening.
He took it
said
out.
250. And listen, I watched a lot of Sesame Street and Schoolhouse Rock. He said
So wait,
250,
so let me.
and he
But wait a
said
minute.
500,
But wait a
that's
minute.
750.
He said for her and the friend, so that would have been 5 for each.
Oh, I thought it was a bundle package. Buy one,
No,
get
no,
one.
no.
He
That's
said
what I'm
5.
saying.
No. You don't do stripping like that. You don't never do stripping like that.
No, that's what I'm saying.
There's a strip club etiquette and there's a strip club code that you got to make sure that if you paying for one, you paying for both. Ain't
Listen,
that-
but your number
Listening,
sentence was
critical
for me and my
thinking,
friend,
and
it's going to be
listening.
500. That's what
Listening.
y'all-
Yeah, so you say 500, you go do 500 a piece.
That's not what you said. You said for me and my
Right.
friend.
Right, a piece for one.
That's not what he said. He said, listen, if I
But
tell
no,
you,
and I know, and I say again, I say strip club etiquette
Oh, I'm
because
sorry.
you think
I
of,
caught on to it.
no, because I'm going to say it one more time. If I tell you for me and my kids to eat is $60, we just need the 60. I don't need 60 each.
When I
for
say
me
it's
and-
500 for me and my friend.
Again, it's
500
just
for me.
500 for my
500.
friend. Yeah, because it's a
Y'all,
certain strip club.
comment below which one y'all heard.
You right, okay.
I mean, but again, now you go to the strip club, you gonna know that ain't no stripper trying to split no money with nobody. Especially when we get into like the 2s, the 3s, the 4s, the 5s, like any of that.
Right.
You
seen P Valley, girl.
You seen that shit, boy. Come on, stop playing.
I seen them jug each other out of money. So don't tell me what I.
Well, let's go ahead. Let's get into it, man. Bust it. Let's go ahead and play this for the people. Introduce the song.
What's going on? It's your boy Flash Baker on the Raw BJ podcast, and we're gonna get into that bust it.
I got a check and a half on me. Oh, you brought a friend, girl, that's cool with me. Big nigga. Gon' love my bus, gon' love my bus. If she throwing that, then flash in the Louis bag, throwing ducats. Gon' love my bus, gon' love my bus. If that ass had a dash, I swear you be doing about 100. Gon' love my, bust it down on the stage. Booty bouncing, throwing uppercuts, glowing green Johnny Cage. She ain't worried about tomorrow, cause all she tryna do is get paid. Yeah, shorty sick with it, cause she out naked dancing in the rain. Oh, me, my eyes never have graced such a sight. The way her body said got a silhouette shaped like a dollar sign. Way that baby girl dance, she bout to get my advance. Whole club in a train, she knows plucked by the band. I got a check and a half on me, sing. Tryna pay some bills if you do it like nobody can see. Gon' love my bus, gon' love my bus. If she throwing that, then flash in the Louis bag, throwing ducats. Gon' love my bus, gon' love my bus. If that ass had a dash, I swear you be doing about 100. Gon' love my bus, gon' love my bus. If she throwing that, then flash in the Louis bag, throwing ducats. Gon' love my bus, gon' love my bus. If that ass had a dash, I swear he be doing about 100. Hands on the knees, 20s on the thighs, cheeks thunderclap, green rain from the sky. Hands on the knees, 20s on the thighs, cheeks thunderclap, green rain from the sky. Hands on the knees, 20s on the thighs, cheeks thunderclap, green rain from the sky. Hands on the knees, 20s on the thighs, cheeks thunderclap, green rain from the sky. Might not even sweating, can't believe it. Where's the nearest ATM because I need it? Bank account freshly checked out, girl. You see this card is blacked out. Don't you worry about this ring, just keep that body warm for me. Baby, I need splits, yes, I do. And I like tricks. Yes, I ain't no need for fits. It's your birthday in this bitch. She said she wants the private party. Yes, ma'am. Feeling like the man and she dancing like a yeah. Ooh, got a friend, girl, that's cool with me. Yeah. Gotta be top dollar, cause this guava can't go home with me. Gon' love my bus, gon' love my bus. If she throwing that, then flash in the Louis bag, throwing dust. Gon' love my bus, gon' love my bus. If that ass had a dash, I swear you be doing about 100. Gon' love my bus, gon' love my bus. If she throwing that, then flash in the Louis bag, throwing dust. Gon' love my bus, gon' love my bus. If that ass had a dash, I swear you be doing about 100. Hands on the knees, 20s on the thighs, cheeks thunderclap, green rains from the sky.
Okay.
Yeah, big nigga.
Yeah.
Don't love my busted. Don't love my busted.
Hands on your knees. I like that.
Yeah.
Still not my favorite one.
Okay.
But okay. Are you ready?
All I can think about is the remix now.
You think about the remix?
Come
you
on.
You want to get on the remix?
Come on. I need it. I need it.
Okay.
Yes, I got it.
All right.
Yams on her back,
Hey.
collard greens on her thighs. Every time she clap it, Thanksgiving's on the rise.
Hey!
Okay. Okay.
Bust it, friend.
Look,
Bust it.
Bust it.
It's more than $7.50.
Okay, I know that's right.
I get paid by the pound. Fuck up.
I'm literally.
You get paid by the act, I get paid by the pound.
Whoa.
My money's going up, bitch. Yours is going down.
Yo.
You
That's it.
put me on track. I'm nice.
Look.
That's all.
That's all. Yo, it is time for rapid fire. Sounds like you know how to play this game, Flash Baker.
Are you gonna play the other sound?
What sound? Come on, bro.
Come on, bro.
No, I don't know what sound. I'm gonna play the new one, yeah. You're the first one with the new sound. No, I'm leaving this in.
Stay.
I'm leaving that part in to let the people know. They think I'm the mean one.
You are.
No.
You brought me to that.
Okay.
I just ain't been feeling that well.
Right. I got pain.
Okay.
Effie, we all got pain. At this, I'm not coming back.
Period.
But no, I was gonna say when you said the Disney cruise, I was gonna tell you that's what Jennifer Hudson was doing.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
really?
That was like every time
Nice.
someone like everybody and every time an artist tells me that, I'm like, J Hud is just out here giving people the blueprint. Because I
Yeah.
feel like that's the best cross training though. Like
Bruh,
to always stay ready.
Disney ain't no joke.
Disney is
Yeah.
very demanding. I
Well,
feel
speaking
like
of staying ready, let's you got to
Rapid
stay,
fire.
get ready and stay ready for
I
these
was already ready.
Cause they throwing them at you. We're gonna throw them at you, and you got
You
to
like
get
people
ready.
throwing stuff at you, and this is free.
Right.
Okay, let's go.
Shut up.
All right, so you know how to play rapid fire. The people by this point know how to play rapid fire. I ain't explaining shit.
Unless you've been living under a fucking rock.
Okay. All right, you got 60 seconds and go.
If you could ask God one question, what would it be?
Why was I built like this?
Would you sell your soul for anything?
No,
What if it was for the soul of a child?
no,
Do you believe in magic?
yes.
What is your dumbest purchase?
My car,
What color best describes you?
blue.
Whose brain would you like to pick?
Albert Einstein.
What do you do when you're by yourself?
Listen to music.
Favorite sex position?
Doggy style.
How would you describe your perfect day?
In the woods, smoking weed by the waterfall.
What do you think about when you're alone in your car?
When am I gonna get some money?
How would you describe the color green to a blind and deaf person?
Money, power.
What song best describes your work ethic?
Christ Conscience by Joey Badass.
What's your most useless talent that you have?
I can put my leg behind my head.
Say you are dead. What do you think your eulogy would say about you?
Flash Baker, that nigga got to the money.
If you were to get rid of one U.S. state, what would it be and why?
Idaho, fuck the potatoes, we can grow them anywhere.
If you could date anybody in the world, who would it be and why?
That was the new sound. We gotta get to the explosion.
so you got 15 out of 18 though. So Flash is really on some Flash shit though.
Hey,
That
come
was
on.
good.
Come on. And she could have really finished that last question, and
She
I could have got
could
16.
have.
So we might as well just go ahead and finish it.
Okay, if you could date anybody in the world, who would it be and why?
Marilyn Monroe, just because I can show y'all niggas how to do interracial marriages for real.
Okay, how would you cure world hunger?
Really feed niggas. We got a lot of money. Let's just feed everybody for real.
Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
One horse-sized duck.
That's right. Double tap to be done with it. So,
The fuck? I cracked that nigga neck.
You did not come to play with rapid fire.
No,
Okay.
I am Flash Baker. I am him.
You fucking
because
yeah.
that's a lot.
Yeah.
15 is a lot.
You you didn't come to play. And yeah.
Listen, it's like
I
am
feel
real
as
life.
though you studied. We gotta change up our questions.
no, bro. I just know what's going on. Like I'm
I
very
think his
sure of
mind
myself.
is going a million miles a minute anyway.
Thank
so
you.
it's not
I'm
really
a Gemini.
thing.
I'm a Gemini.
Me too.
So my two personalities is Flash Baker.
You have to say your birthday now because it mentioned
June 10th.
I'm June 12th.
Okay,
And
birthday
her
neighbor.
Mom is your June.
she's
10th.
June 11th. So
11th,
y'all could all
right.
really go out to brunch
What's goody?
and
Yeah.
be stair steps.
Yo,
But she's 66 and she's gonna order something with marmalade, and y'all gonna be looking at each other like, DJ, what the fuck is that?
I don't care.
All
Where
right.
the mimosas at?
She don't drink. That'll be for y'all.
I didn't ask.
I'll have hers.
Okay,
we'll
we'll
split
split
it.
it. We'll be at the middle.
All right. So let's get into my favorite joint.
Yes.
So this song as Siri put it, soliloquy.
Yeah.
I love this fucking song.
Thank you.
Like this is my vibe. So tell us about this song.
This song was about an ex-girlfriend, not the girl that we wrote the first song about. Not her. The girl that we wrote the first song about, we're still cool.
Okay.
The girl that we wrote soliloquy about, fuck that bitch.
Oh.
Like on everything. Like
You was about to say on my mama.
yeah,
Okay.
but
And then
like,
he was like, my mama don't like her either.
yeah, no, but like for real, like yeah, my mama don't like her either. So like on everything, like nah. But it was one of the moments again that I talked about where like everything came to. Like my pen came on, I sounded good. This is one of the few songs that I didn't have to write. Like when I got the beat, I heard it. I was on a cruise ship. I came home. I was like, hey, load this up. And like we knocked it out. Day, boom. And like everybody was like, yo, what the fuck is this, bro?
Right. Yeah.
like, and it was just one of them things that I just had, it was heavy on my heart. It was heavy on my heart. Like the entire thing, the entire situation. And like, I've always said that I don't know how to do nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So like, this was the way, like, again, I wrote that girl the song for the anniversary just because like, boom, that's what I can do. And I did this song because like, I didn't know how to like, just put that bitch behind me. So like, when I recorded this song and we released the album, and everybody was like, yo, this is my shit. And I was like, cool. And I was like, and that was my like, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, because like, I just let myself just be. So like, this is one of my favorite songs for sure. And the reason why I don't ever mention this song as one of my like in my tier of things is because everybody knows that like, this is like the Lion King.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody ever talk about, well, the Lion King really my favorite Disney movie. Well, we know that. Lion King, everybody's favorite Disney movie. Like, so what's your what's your personal favorites? Because everybody, if we had to go by like technical, Lion King gotta be first. It do. Okay. Agree to disagree. But as far as like songs, memorabilia, story art, notoriety,
Everybody's fucking childhood.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's childhood has the Lion King.
You have people who have watched the Lion King and no other Disney movie.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, and they've seen nothing else.
You have niggas who have never seen the Lion King but can point and know Simba, but from like the fuck.
Never been my thing. My personal favorite's always been Beauty and the Beast. Hence the crystal rose over there. Like it's just always been that.
We'll
I don't care what y'all say.
We'll agree to disagree. I'm not supporting any of that Stockholm syndrome shit at all.
It's always been my thing.
Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
No.
Introduce a song.
That's gonna be an after show.
Yo, for real, Beauty and the Beast. But he not gonna amp like I'm done with him. Yo,
Now playing Soliloquy by Flash Baker.
thank you, Siri. Look, that's it.
And now introduce that shit.
Flash Baker.
Build up, Say the tears don't apologize. Can't be sorry when the plots are ruined in your eyes. Nights is ending, then I clutch my lonely heart and cry. Ooh, girl, I hope you're satisfied. You gotta be financially, it tried to wring me dry. Emotionally drained, spiraling in pain. It went numb my brain, every thought of your face. Ooh, a mention of your name. You moving on, so I guess I gotta keep it going. Even though it hurts the woods, but keep it from showing. Mine and easy, guess you got exactly what you want. Ooh, girl, no, I can't deny. My overtime had your mental working double time. My phone on airplane mode, interpreted this whole. When you know time zones conflict when doing shows. Ain't no convincing someone who already out the door. All in all, I hope you're satisfied since you left me. You left me for some. You left me for somebody else now. I'm playing every night, replaying what you said to me. Tears in your eyes, girl, I feel my insecurities. Now I see that was your conscience crying out to me. Oh, girl, you said there was no I in us. past, but you definitely made sure that wasn't you. Seem so entitled to leave so spiteful. You started up your new shit, but we was through. I'm not perfect, but I swear I gave my hardest every try. So for you to claim I never cared, girl, was a lie. All the things we shared, we even talked about her. I hope you're satisfied. I hope you're satisfied. You moving on, so I guess I gotta keep it going. Even though it hurts, the woods will keep it from showing. My heart uneasy, guess you got exactly what you want. I hope you're satisfied. I feel life's been so clear since you've been gone, and I feel so much better, so satisfied out here on my own. Oh, I feel so much better, yeah. Life's been so clear since you've been gone. I feel so better, so satisfied out here on my own.
I love that song, man.
Me
I love that song
too.
so much.
Like,
God, I gotta tell you something about this song in particular.
Yes.
This song is for this generation and this era what Lenny Williams' "Cause I Love You" was back then. And that's deep because Lenny Williams' "Cause I Love You" is my most favorite song of all time. There is no other song that hits it all. And if people listen to the whole song, then you'll get what I'm saying. But at the end of that song, he talks about the better side. He was breaking down the whole fucking 6 minutes out of the 7 minutes and 38 seconds of that song. This man is broken. And he's telling you, this is some shit he didn't realize until now.
That's literally about to, I'm about to start crying. Like that.
Consider it stolen.
That's why, and that's why he's Flash, because he's fully learning about shit here.
Wow.
So
Hey.
at the end of the day,
Wow. Look, you gotta be a student everywhere.
I'm just saying.
I watched the interviews. That's why I did 15 out of 18, bro. That's why I was excited to come out here like that.
But it's the truth. That song is really, it's sad, but it's uplifting at the end. He talks about how he met the right person after he had to get broken first. And I'm playing that shit at my second wedding for sure.
Yes.
So you mentioned now that you're single and that you're about to go back on the road, basically on tour.
Yeah.
So is it something, are you looking for a girlfriend? Or if not, what is your type? What is someone who may be watching, if they're interested, like, what are you looking for?
Well, my biggest thing is that I like women. So
well, duh.
I mean, but that's my thing. Cause like I don't
narrows it down to 3 billion.
Right.
So 6 million.
Boom, because you can't block your blessing, man. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course I like
not necessarily physically, but is there like any type of, because not a lot of women, feel like, I want to cater to my man. Maybe I want to be the boss bitch, make more money than my, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Bosses cater.
I'm cool with that shit.
Not necessarily. I mean, in a different way.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
So my biggest thing, I got probably about like 3 to 5. So my biggest thing is that you got to be able to go get yours. Whatever yours is, you got to be about yours. I'm gonna be about mine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I got to make sure that you are not dependent on being a part what is mine. You know what I'm saying? I need you to be like, have your own thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a business, whether it's a hobby, whether it's a club, whether it's whatever the fuck, I need you to be passionate and be able to have something to go drive you.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to be able to personally, mentally, you got to understand what my job is. There's a possibility where I'm gonna be going anywhere between 3 days to a year. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit happens, like dead ass. And like sometimes my phone will work, and sometimes it'll just be like we just gotta do a lot of phone calls. Sometimes it won't work, sometimes like that. So I need somebody who's gonna understand circumstance, situation, because I've been with a lot of bitches who don't. You know what I'm saying? And who say they do, and it happened, and you don't. So I need somebody who genuinely understands, like, okay, this is what it is right now. This is not right. This is not the whole thing. This is not forever, but this is right now. And that's gonna be cool with me. And then I just need somebody that's gonna be open-minded for real. I do need kids because I want to have kids. You know what I'm saying? I do want to get married. I do want to have like an old-fashioned, like monogamous, like marriage with kids. You know what I'm saying? That is something about me that I'm old. I'm old school in that sense, to where if I get married, I genuinely only want to get married once. That is my goal.
That's everybody's goal, but
No, but like to the point where
I
like
don't want to get married at all, so no.
Cause like no, cause like this is my thing. Cause like to the point where like if I get divorced, like no, nigga, I'm not. You fuck it.
never again.
Never again. Right. I'm gonna just be a dog because I know I can be a dog for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I've seen him. I've seen him dog. Like
that's my plan.
I've seen him dog. And if I've done this once, cool. But for me, it's gonna take a lot for me to just be like, all right, well, I'm gonna stop fucking with hoes. I'm gonna really take my mindset and focus on us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to have like a lot of baby mothers either. I got no disrespect. Like I got brothers, and you know what I'm saying, that don't have the same mom.
Right.
And like that's a lot. So that's a lot. I'm not trying to deal with that. I'm stingy. I'm not even trying to pay for myself to eat sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Let alone other niggas. You know what I'm saying?
I'm only buying McDonald's for one house.
Yup. Exactly.
Please.
Exactly. So it's like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's it. That's enough driving. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
okay.
but it's just like that. So shit like that. Like I need her to just be like secure in who she is, secure and understand in like what an us is in my terms of if I say I got you. Understand the environment's not gonna be us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna love you from 40,000 miles away. Say, wait, I'm gonna love you in your face.
Right.
My actions gonna be the same. My words gonna be the same. X, Y, and Z. So as long as you can understand that and you can reciprocate that, we good.
Okay. Well, then
It all
y'all
comes
know.
down to security, really.
Yeah, because
Security, period.
I knew who I was when I was fucking 7 years old. You know what I'm saying? So like, my mindset ain't changed. You know what I'm saying? I have grown, and like certain things have like, oh, you can't do this no more. You've grown, whatever. But like,
Your fundamental is the same.
fundamentally, at 7 years old, if I meat this man right now, I go, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So like, I need somebody who's not gonna be like, if I gotta tell you every day for your self-esteem that you're pretty every day, we probably not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody tell me that I'm sexy every day. You know what I'm saying? Like my phone be dry. Believe it or not. So like,
but I just feel like that's I feel like men need that too. Like
we do.
Men, I mean, you know, the chase is great, but I think men really like to be
absolutely.
chased.
I like to be coddled. I like to be the little spoon.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
my man's a little spoon too.
You know what I'm saying? Little spoon me.
Okay, so
wrap your leg around me.
Y'all heard it here, ladies. He wants to be a little spoon. So among other things. So check that out. So what would you say is your biggest musical challenge at this point in your career?
As far as like just anything
as far as it pertains to your music.
Notoriety and like marketing. You know what I'm saying? Because like I don't feel like it's a situation of like the quality of music that I make. I've studied music. I know what sounds good just in terms of like auditorially and sonically. So it's not none of that. It's just a matter of getting me in the right place in the right time, because hell, Island Boys or insert nigga name here, you know what I'm saying? Niggas just getting on. So it's just like I gotta figure out how to promote and market and put my name and my music and my things in the right place at the right time. I think that's the hardest spot, you know what I'm saying? And like, of course, financially, because you know what I'm saying, I don't got no manager, I ain't got no agent right now. It's just like, you know what I'm saying, me and like my band of homies right now that we put the money up for the LLC, we put the money up for like the copyright and things of that nature to make sure that we protect it and things. But you know what I'm saying, that stuff costs money. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got a nigga backing me putting $20,000 up. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be for copyright, whether it be for distribution, whether it be for the music video, whether it be for the concerts, whether it be for whatever. Like that's the hardest part. You know what I'm saying? Making the music, fine. I got 55 songs that I ain't even released yet. On top of 2 albums that we getting ready to release on while I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? So we got music for days. That's not a problem. The problem is trying to make sure that we not putting it on deaf ears. You know what I'm saying? So we slowly and steady making the race. SoundCloud's building. I think that's one of the biggest things that I've been able to like try to manipulate and just try to see. You know what I'm saying? Because like I went from putting shit up and we was getting like 30 plays a song to where like the last thing that we put up, everything over 1,000. You know what I'm saying? And that's a milestone for me, because it was like, we ain't pay for those. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, we feeling good. We like, okay, well, like we're slowly and surely making the right strides to where like we'll put 1 or 2 songs on the playlist and we'll come back and all the songs got the listens.
Right.
So that means people is going back and listening.
Right.
So
Okay. So you mentioned 2 albums coming out.
Yeah.
So what else can we expect from you over the next year? Are these 2 albums going to be like similar in style? Or are you going to do like 2 completely different type of things? Like you rap as well.
Yeah.
So every song that we played tonight, you've been singing.
Right.
We haven't heard you rap.
Right.
So
what's up?
What are the like
okay. So yeah, and I'm glad you asked because we try to just make people want to do the research. So again, that we go back and get the streams. You know what I'm saying? So like all the rapping stuff that we have is going to be early on the No Fear Flashes here. So this first song that you played, that was the last song, Slow Jam. That's the last song of the album. Top of the album, we rapping. So we're gonna have something coming out called Child's Play. That's gonna be a lot more rap. It's gonna be strictly. It's gonna be 5 songs on there. Just a little EP. We want to give them a taste because we don't want to confuse niggas. You know what I'm saying? But it is something that we do, and we do have a little bit of a fan base and a little bit of a following with the rap songs. So that's where we do a lot of like the SoundCloud and the Bandcamp stuff.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we have this little series that we do for SoundCloud called Mask Off, where we'll do like covers, like old like Wayne stuff, where he did the droughts, and we'll take old songs from the radio and we'll just cover them, do like a 16 on them, and put a hook on them, call it a day. So and that's where we flex the rap muscles a lot of the times. A lot of the SoundCloud stuff early on has a lot of the rap stuff. So the EP Child's Play that will be dropping will have 5 songs, and it'll be just strictly rap. Just going out there and we're going to be rapping. And then the second album that we'll be dropping in the series is called Lift. It's going to be called For Lightning Inner Flow. And it's going to be like some real like futuristic dance, EDM, R&B type deal.
Like Drake's little thing.
Not so much Drake. Think like and I hate to say it, but think like futuristic sound like Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like that turn up the music era when he was in. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, 3 times and all that kind of stuff. Because we're just trying to like cater to a community that I know. You know what I'm saying? I do dance. So and that while we do that, we're gonna hopefully back onto those as like more of like our visual play. You know what I'm saying? So when we come back from the cruise ship next summer, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna be able to just drop some visuals like right off the top. Like as soon as we come back, go into rehearsal, knock them out, and like smack people over the head with like 4 to 1.
Okay.
Bang, bang.
So we got some new music, got a lot of shit coming over the next year from Flashbaker.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
love it. All right. So what is the best advice that you've ever been given?
My mentor, shout out to Earl Reese. He told me some people not gonna like you, so you might as well do what you want anyway. And he says not in the sense of like, you know what I'm saying, be a dick or whatever. He said, but if you like want something and if you want to work for something, do it. Right. Some people are not gonna agree, some people are not gonna like you, don't feel like you gotta make decisions and moves to appease people, whether it be me, whether it be your moms, whether it be your friends, whether it be anybody. He was like, just do you. He said, so if you feel it in your gut and you can articulate it in your mind, do it. Right. And explain it to everybody else later. And when you make your money, when you come up, you just tell everybody I told you so. And the first time that I actually put it into practice was in his face. So it was just crazy how like it came full circle when I was like, I told you so. Right. And he was like, yes, you did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I've just always taken that with me. So I've just always pushed that forward because I teach kids too. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So like I tell them and I tell everybody else that I come in contact with, like, hey, don't be scared to be you. You feel it, do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. So as we're closing on out, what is one message that you would like to leave for your supporters and for any new supporters that you may pick up?
Thank you, first and foremost, just so much, because it's very hard to put this art out here and to expect anything in return. You know what I'm saying? So for anybody who does listen and does support me, I appreciate you. And the message that I just want to give is that we're just going to try to create something timeless. You know what I'm saying? Something that you can hold on to, something that you can have and be able to play for any emotion. When you go out to party, when you get dressed, when you sad, when you happy. Like I'm just trying to be able to become that new age artist for us. So for everybody that wants to be on this ride, I appreciate you and know that it's going to be a helpful ride.
That's awesome.
I love that. Brittany, did you have any last questions?
Yes, thank you. Friends, it's that time. What time, you ask? Time for the Flash 5.
That's a new one.
Now, Flash, I have 5 important questions that are going to get deep down in your soul. Are you ready?
Yeah, I love that.
He's so open. What is your dream venue? You talked about the venues you like performing at, but what is your dream?
Madison Square Garden.
Period.
Okay.
Like, have to. You sell out Madison Square Garden, you're certified.
You'll feel like you've arrived. That'll be the moment.
Well, yes, but also like I know if I sell out Madison Square Garden, that I am a legitimate household name. Don't no nigga go to Madison Square Garden and don't sell it out, and don't no nigga book Madison Square Garden if he don't expect no turnout.
Yeah.
So that's what I want. I know, hey nigga, we get in the garden. Then I know niggas pulling up on me.
Well, not just that. You will definitely know that yesterday's price is not today's price.
I've been through that.
To sell out Madison Square Garden. I'd be different.
What?
I'm sorry, I'd be different in the morning.
What? Oh, you know I am. Because I'm different when I book different shit all the time.
Yeah, there won't be I won't be having scrambled eggs. Can I have eggs Benedict?
Boy, what?
Nice holiday sauce.
Matter of fact, bring the hen in here. I need to see the process.
Right.
I need it hatched, then cracked, then scrambled in this motherfucker.
And also, you mentioned your parents. Are they on board with the music? Is one on board, one off board?
My mother's always been on board. My dad had to get on board. But everybody's good now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thankful and I'm blessed to have 2 parents right now, especially in this time of my life, to be so supportive.
Gonna make a little jokey joke. So he was late to that too, huh? Okay.
Right.
Sing it again.
Right.
This is my song.
Also, for your influence, are there any Dominican influences though for your music? Do you ever feel like incorporating a certain sound
because my dad isn't heavy like Spanish. He just is Dominican. You know what I'm saying? So like we're dark, but like my grandfather was the one with all the roots. So like, and he was really big on like we're American. You know what I'm saying? So like,
say it in English.
Like,
right,
you know what I'm saying?
okay.
So like my dad don't even know like no Spanish like that. So like, but he just is like our hair's just good. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't be really like telling folks like that, but like people will like see me like, well, you don't look like, or like your hair isn't or like, you know what I'm saying? Or like they'll be around like my little brother, he's light skinned, or they'll see like my grandmother and she's light skinned, and like she'll speak a little Spanish, and like my mom will speak a little Spanish, and then niggas are like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? So like I'm like, okay.
I know a girl who her father's Dominican and she's dark and she's almost dark as this fucking brick.
Yeah.
Like
Now my mother,
that's not no shade.
You said it.
I'm just saying. How did I say it?
You said she was she's brick black. Like that's what
brick
you
black.
said.
As this brick here.
Listen.
Brick is traditionally red. Okay, that's
Okay.
what most
This
people would
brick.
think of red brick. I
Okay.
said black is this brick
Right,
here.
but it just sounds aggressive.
Oh well, that's how y'all
Like-
heard it.
Like if you got mad at somebody, if you got mad enough at her, you would probably be like, black. You know what I'm saying? That's the way you said it. That's the same. It's the same. That you gave
how he gonna
me.
say it?
You know what I'm saying? That's the insult of the week. You black brick bitch. That's gonna be the insult of the week, people. Hashtag that for this interview.
Black brick bitch.
I don't know if it's the alliteration or the enunciation, but it all hurts so
Yeah.
bad.
Sorry, I mean
it's
shit.
hot.
Listen, I mean business. Like I just said what I say.
Okay, we are down to 2 more questions. So, is there an artist that you wouldn't work with? We've already talked about the dream artist. Is there an artist, and if you don't want to name a specific artist,
Start
is there a
some shit
type of
now.
artist? No? How? Listen, I can say what I don't want on my plate, but that doesn't mean that I don't respect the food. I just don't want it on my menu.
That is true.
The
That's
baby.
okay.
The baby.
Yeah.
Why is
Okay.
that?
I just think it's shit's whack.
Oh, I thought it was because he walk around hitting people. Listen, now, never mind. Okay, number 5.
I just think it's shit's whack.
You worked on a cruise ship. Is there a place you haven't been but are dying to go?
Asia. I haven't been to Asia.
You will be so adored. Do you hear me? When I tell you they love
Yeah, that's
singing.
what I heard.
When I tell you, you can sing.
Y'all seen the videos of the black men walking around the Chinese women out there telling us, oh, BBC, we Big black.
Yeah, that nigga was walking around town wall. Yeah, I saw that shit, yo.
You don't
I
know
saw
what
that shit.
BBC means.
Girl,
They
shit.
could have been like, oh, a big black Christian.
Girl, okay. They don't
Okay.
shit in the country where Christianism or whatever the fuck is not even the main religion.
Whatever the fuck it's not.
Listen.
As long as they not call him a black brick bitch, I think we'll be all right.
A
They want
BBB.
that. They want that black brick dick, right?
Maybe it's black brick cock. I don't know. But at the end of the day,
Yuck.
Fucking
Yeah.
dead.
he gonna say at one of the listen. He finna go to a strip club. He gonna be like, you know, you want this black brick. And
You
she
know-
gonna be like,
Oh
what
God. Oh God, I'm gonna put it in my
It's
next
a
song.
black brick.
Black brick.
Oh God, I'm putting it in my next song.
We're gonna be listening.
Oh
to
God,
that.
I'm putting it in my
Okay.
next song.
We'll take our royalty check.
And the final question:
Mhm.
Yes.
are there any diss tracks on the horizon? Because we know you purge your feelings in the booth. So, are there any diss tracks you've been holding?
No, bro, I don't do that shit. I don't do that shit. That
Okay.
distract shit whack. Cause I could just call you and just tell you what the problem is.
You could, but then nobody would stream it. Listen,
Yeah.
you might be helping someone
No,
else.
bro,
You
I'm
feel
not.
like
I'm not
that.
doing that whack shit, bro. I'm not doing that whack shit. I just think that's whack. No.
But what if you call somebody and they super duper disrespect you? You don't feel like that would be the time? Because me, I would segue to the booth. I gave you a chance. This will be the moment.
Well, you know what? Let me
Fucking
never say
dead.
never because, like, you know, I might just get on some impulsive shit. I might just fire a nigga up.
Well,
but-
shit.
Right.
I typically that wouldn't be in my character. So somebody would really have to step out of the way for me to just like, you know what? I'm about to make a track and I'm about to fire your stupid ass up.
Right.
Because even with soliloquy, it was like, oh, so like I don't even look at that as a diss track. But then some people was like, yeah, nigga, that's definitely
It
a
is a
diss
diss
I
track.
just
track.
want to draw to your attention the people on your shirt are all known for putting somebody on blast in some kind of way. But that's okay. We'll sit here like we don't know. And I'll just go
It's
ahead.
like all the black superheroes.
Putting somebody on blast.
Oh, that's even Oh no, I thought that was the Planeteer from Captain Planet.
Child, sit your ass down. Kwame is not on that shirt.
I'm dead. Not your
Okay, so
planet.
I just want you to know our powers combined are through with this.
Yeah, look, okay. Look.
Period.
Tried it.
I'm through with it too. Tell the people where to find you at.
Man, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at @Flash_Baker everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Also on Bandcamp at @FlashBaker. Everywhere, bro. Flash Baker.
Everywhere.
Title, music, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Google Play, everywhere. Flash Baker.
Everywhere.
All of them.
All of them.
Y'all, if you want to hear the songs that we played tonight by Flash Baker, you can just find it, like he said, on all those streaming platforms. His album, Duty Calls and No Fear. Flash is here, available and streaming everywhere. Until we get some of that new music you was talking about.
When
We
the
not-
BBC album drops, don't say I didn't tell y'all about this music now. When the BBC album drops, okay? He doing a lot of laughing, but he ain't denied it once. So you heard it here first, exclusive on the Raw BJ.
Okay. Y'all know where to find us at the Raw BJ Podcast on all social media platforms. Brittany,
You gotta come host it if we do it.
the big black cock.
You think I won't when I will? I'll need a BBC too, a big black check.
Hello. Two of them.
And
One for
I don't
me.
care what color card you use.
And my friend.
Right. Hello. Thank you. Thank you.
Right. Me and my friends will be there. And we gonna
You heard how she understood the lingo there, huh?
Right. Okay.
And now that y'all told me I could charge separately, shit, the three of us will be
You
there.
stupid.
Me and my friends, all three of us
Right.
coming.
Lord have mercy.
Or if I bring the wig. So
Okay. Brittany, did you have any last words?
yes, thank you so much for asking. Home is where the heart is, and ours has always been with y'all. Thank you so much for listening and watching. And in the words of Maury Povich, until next time, America, and all the other countries that listen.
Ashe.
Yeah, thank you so much for your support. Until next time, y'all join us for another Raw BJ, and I promise we will all come together.
Dip, nigga.
Say the tears, don't apologize. Can't get sorry when the plot's been ruining your eyes. Nights is understand, and then I clutch my lonely heart and cry. Oh, oh.